Hydrometeorology, New South Wales continues to update the severe weather information. Severe weather warning for damaging winds, heavy rainfall, abnormally high tides and damaging surf for people in the mid-north coast, the metropolitan Illawarra, parts of the northern rivers, the Hunter, south coast, the central tablelands, including the northern tablelands forecast district. Torrential rain, high winds, waves and tides for the New South Wales coast. On the screen is the area under the current warning from the Queensland New South Wales border right down to the ACT coastal trough near the northern and central New South Wales coast. Is bringing increased rainfall, other severe weather to the area. This trough is expected to deepen and gradually shift southwards, increasing rainfall, bringing dangerous winds to surf conditions along the central and southern parts of the coast, the adjacent ranges during the next few days. For some areas, intense rainfall rates, increased gusty winds are possible with thunderstorm activity or with the formation of a mesoscale lows embedded within the coastal trough. Heavy rainfall may cause flash flooding, riverine flooding, also possible for parts of the northern rivers and mid-north coast, the eastern parts of the northern tablelands and the lower Hunter today. From this afternoon or evening, the focus shifts further south to include the Sydney Metro, Illawarra, the eastern parts of the central tablelands, including the Blue Mountains forecast districts. The locations of the heaviest falls will be determined by the movement and strength of the coastal trough, by where thunderstorms occur, as well as to the south of any transient low embedded within the coastal trough. Heaviest rainfall over the next 24 hours is initially focused about the mid-north coast, the lower Hunter, but will shift south to focus about the Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra coast this evening and into Saturday. Heavy rainfall is currently expected to east for parts of the northern rivers, the northern parts of the mid-north coast on Saturday, although showers likely to continue. Damaging winds with wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour possible for coastal areas between Gosford and Goffs Harbour today. Then the risk shifts south to coastal areas between now Port Macquarie during tonight into Saturday. Abnormally high tides are forecast with the system. It's the sea level as the sea water level may exceed the highest tide of the year between now and Newcastle Saturday morning. Damaging surf conditions developing during Saturday afternoon, with waves possibly exceeding 5 metres in the surf zone, which may produce significant beach erosion. Whilst a flood watch and a number of flood warnings are current, locations which may be affected: Lismore, Goffs Harbour, Port Macquarie, Taree, Newcastle, Gosford, Sydney, Wollongong and now. During the weekend, there's also the potential for heavy rainfall along parts of the southern coast adjacent ranges as the system shifts its focus southwards. The situation is being monitored closely and the Bureau will update if needed. There's some impressive rainfall totals. Gale warnings in place for the Macquarie coast, strong wind warning Goffs, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra coast. And the Bureau has a flood watch, moderate to major flooding possible in the Hawkesbury, Nepean catchment and parts of the south coast, and the flood watch is for the New South Wales coast from the Brunswick to the Bega rivers. Now we have a look at the latest storm probability information out to 2200 hours tomorrow. In the Bureau Meteorology for Saturday, we'll have a strong wind warning for the Port Phillip Bay, Western Port, the Gippsland Lakes, West Coast, Central Coast, the Central Gippsland and East Gippsland Coast. Here in Queensland, the Bureau Meteorology earlier today issued an initial minor flood warning for the Noosa River and flood warning for the Maroochy River. Minor flooding is possible due to high tides and rising river levels caused by recent rainfall overnight. Thursday night, localised flooding is occurring. Now we have a look at precipitation. Information's at the bottom of the screen, and it also has the pressure. Areas of heavy rainfall were observed across the Maroochy River catchment Thursday night, with 80 millimetres to 150 millimetres recorded. Whopper Dam is currently spilling upstream of Yandina. And it looks like the Bureau has issued a further flood watch for coastal catchments south of Fraser Island to the New South Wales border. Here we go again. Now this is the 850 millibar winds, or the winds at the 850 millibars level, and this is out to 2200 hours tomorrow. And you can clearly see tropical cyclone Damien, and at this point in time it's going to be a category 4 landfall. We don't know whether it'll be a high range Cat 4. Noosa, Sunshine Coast rivers and creeks, the Pine Caboolture rivers, Upper Brisbane and Lower Brisbane River. So that's a developing news item. And this is in addition to the information that the Bureau of Meteorology has already got for New South Wales. Storm, I should say, instability, and it's very humid here in Brisbane. And there was a bit of localised flooding on Gympie Road and Beams Road, just slightly north of Aspley. And this picture has developed further. It's the Bureau's total forecast of rain across the next 8 days. We will continue to bring the latest information on Tropical Cyclone Damien across this channel and also the main channel. We also operate on Facebook and Twitter platforms. The Joy Typhoon Warning Centre, continuous update, and the wild card is invest 93p. And what's the Bureau going to say this afternoon? I know that Mateo, France, New Caledonia is currently monitoring, along with the Solomon Islands. Vanuatu, they have severe weather warnings already in place for heavy rainfall, and we will have another update later.
Thank you for watching this production of Force 13. For more information about Force 13, you can check us out on all of our outlets. Our website, force13.com, where we are overhauling the website and writing new articles for your reading pleasure. We're also on YouTube, keyword Force 13. You're probably there already, good chance of that. If you are, hit that like and subscribe button to keep getting updates like this one coming to your mailbox. We're also on Facebook, keyword Force13, where we post our updates, and keep an eye out for our live coverage on there as well. And we're on Twitter, keyword Force13. And if you want to rock our colors like Nathan Foy here, you can go to our store available at store.force13.com, or you can contribute to the project directly by way of the Patreon. More information about patronage and the privilege you can get from patronage can be found at patreon.com/Force13, and you can reach out to us on Skype at Force13, or to me directly on Discord at TRIN, extension 1375, or you can join our server with our new link at discord.gg/Force13.